Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, in this video I want to talk about missing values. This is something you will see in almost every dataset, and how you handle it can directly affect your model. So I will create a small example and walk through the common strategies. First of all, let's create a new virtual environment. Python 3 VNV and activate. Yes. Now we can install important libraries. Pip install pandas, scikit-learn, ipykernel, and notebook. Okay, this is the end. Now we can start and let's create a new Python notebook file. Missing values.ipinb and code says yes. Now here we go, import numpy smp for numeric operations and import pandas spd for data frame operations, and from scikit-learn that input import simple inputer and knn inputer. Yes, we can run. Here I am importing numpy and pandas as usual and two different inputers from scikit-learn. Now I'm gonna create a simple dataset and intentionally add missing values. I define data and there are two columns, age and salary. We can run. Yes. And div pd.dataframe and data. Yes. Here I am using numpy.none to represent the missing values. Okay. So now we clearly see missing entries in both columns. Div. Yes. First option is simplest one, just to drop them. Div drop equal div.dropNA. And div drop. We can run. Yes, here I am removing all rows that contain at least one missing value. This is very simple, but the downside is obvious. You lose data. This is so important. The second strategy is mean or median imputation. Now, instead of dropping, I will fill the missing values. I define inputer simple inputer strategy mean, and we can run. Here I am choosing mean imputation. I define div mean pd.dataframe and inputer dot fit transform and df, and second parameters columns df dot columns is enough, and df mean, and we can run. Here I am replacing missing values with the average of the columns. Now let's try median. Copy, paste, copy, paste, mean, median, and we can run. Yes. Median is usually more robust, especially if there are outliers. Okay, this is so important. Now, I will use a more advanced method, KNN. I define KNN inputer and KNN inputer and neighbors 2. 2 is nearest neighbors. Here, I am saying fill missing values based on similar rows. Okay, we can run. I define df KNN and pd.dataframe and KNN inputer dot fit transform and df another parameters columns df dot columns and df KNN. We can run. Okay, columns, yes. This uses relationships between rows, not just column averages. Okay. Now, one more important trick for missing values. Sometimes the fact that data is missing is itself useful. Okay. And df age missing df age is NA. And df, we can run. Here, I am adding a new column that tells us whether the value was missing. This can improve model performance because missingness can carry information. Okay. In summary, there is no single best strategy. Dropping is simple but loses data. Mean and median are fast but naive. KNN is smarter but heavier. The right choice depends on the data. Yes, the right choice depends on the data. And that is it for this video. We will continue in another video. See you there. Bye.